All right, we're going to watch Adriana's backstroke above the water. The first thing we're going to talk about is their head position here. Kind of see it's a little high in the water, okay, Adriana? Like how your chin's back, but we want to lay that head right here. You can see your head starts to lay back in the water. Right here early on, you kind of see your head's up, okay? So as we get halfway through, now your head starts to fall in the water really, really well. The other thing we want to make sure that we're doing is our hands are coming out. We like that you're entering with your thumb out, right? Or exiting with your thumb out. That's really good. Enter with your pinky in, and that's really good. And as you enter, you can start to see that this shoulder here starts to come up, but that hand's entering, which means that shoulder is down. But I want to see that hand come up a little bit quicker there too. All right, now as your hand comes up, okay, so see you're already about a quarter way into your pull, and now it's finally just exiting the water. So you got to make sure that hand comes up. As that hand comes up, again, good thumb in and exit, and good pinky entry. Hand starts to pull. It's a little bit wide there. It's a little bit wide there because this shoulder's not up as much, and this hand's still pretty low. So you got to make sure that when your one hand is entering, your other hand is exiting, and that helps you get that body position, that body roll a lot better. Head position here looks good, Adriana. Right here, you can kind of see as you're starting to come through, slight bend in that wrist. Keep that wrist a little bit more in line with your forearm, a little bit more in line with your arm. So you're definitely rolling better to the left side than you are to the right. So as you can kind of see, your right hand, or your left hand is entered there. You kind of see your right hand's about ready to come up, but that right shoulder is definitely up, and that's really good. We want to see that all the time. Good exit. All right, now, Adriana, on your turn, right here, this should have been your last stroke right there, okay? And this stroke here should be turning on your stomach. So really, you're doing here's where the flags are. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strokes into your turn. Okay? And I think you could probably do it in 4. I think if you were to turn right here, that would be perfect. Okay, so let's work on your turns. Let's work on eliminating, I think, 2 strokes into your turns. You're going to have Tony watch it. But I tell you right now, get rid of those 2 strokes, because as you can tell, you're right on top of that water, or right on top of that wall. So you almost in that wall with your head. I mean, if you look to see, here's your head, here's your wall. I mean, that's how close you are. You really want to be more that far away from the wall with that head, okay? So work on that turn. As you come over, feet were spread. That's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4 dolphin kicks. Okay, that was really good as far as the dolphins go. You got to start your breakout a little bit earlier. As you can tell right here, your head's just breaking the surface, and you've yet to start this arm pulling. Start your breakout a little bit earlier so that as you're doing the dolphin kicks, you break into your flutter kicks. When your head comes above that water, that other hand, so for you in this instance, it's your left hand, should be above the water ready to go. But as you can tell, your head's already above the water here completely. Your hand is right here and your head's above. All right, so work that breakout a little bit earlier. The other thing to look, your right arm is above the water all the way down to your elbow. Keep that hand in that water. Kind of see how much air you had to grab in the very beginning. Now here, good body position, good legs. I like the kick out there a lot. Good thumb to pinky. Really good, Adriana, very good.